Hi there everybody, Slick here, and I hope you guys are well. And today we are jumping into Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Alright, so this game is not new on the market. It's been out, I'd probably say, for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years or so. But this game's had a ton of updates. I played it back in the day when it first dropped, and I honestly found that this was probably one of the better roguelike games out in the market, although it was still in development. I just want to tweak my settings slightly for you guys, otherwise I might be deafening you through the whole experience. But this is definitely one of the better roguelike games on the market. Tons of a few characters, tons of different abilities, tons of different weapons. What they've added recently is the gear tab. This is quite new. I haven't really seen this, so it seems like you can actually pick up armor and abilities that probably also just add to the strengths of your character. Then obviously you do have your meta progression right here, and you'll be able to level up a few things, but you need resources in order to do this, and then you need currency. Obviously this is your milestones tab, so after you've done all of this, you're going to be unlocking specific things like new weapons, and that's what you have to do to unlock specific weapons and all that. So this is one of the better ones in my opinion. I would recommend this one to a lot of people. So I've deleted my old save from back in the day, and I want to start over because there's so many new content. But obviously you got your main missions, you got masteries here, which is pretty much locked still. If I'm not mistaken, masteries helps you to get like permanent meta progressions on set types of weapons. I don't know what anomaly divers is. I don't know what a vanguard contract is, and honestly I don't know what lethal operations are. Those are all new game modes added after in a long time after the game has been launched. So they're continuously expanding onto this game, and it's actually fantastic. I actually saw that they actually did a tournament on this game, so very good to see these devs are doing extremely well, because the original Deep Rock Galactic is actually a really good game, fun to play with friends. This one is solo, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it's multiplayer, but it's good fun. So right here, I think the sound might be a bit soft now. Let me just push back the voice volume slightly, and maybe the sound effects start up. Music and master. Let's go up with the master so you guys can actually hear what's going on. So anyway, this is everything, all the levels you can do and difficulties you can actually unlock. You will start in Sector 1, complete all the missions until you unlock Gate 2. Then you have to do a set mission to unlock your next difficulty and so forth. So currently we only got the one, we got the first map. Once you unlock, you got 3 different quests at the top: complete the dive, upgrade deep core, GK2 scout to level 12, and collect 200 gold. Once you've done all of these, you unlock these little currencies, would I say, and that will give you the next map and so forth. So let's jump in that. You got the scout, you got the gunner, if I'm not mistaken, then you got the engineer, and then you got the driller. So all of these unlock as you just play through the game normally, but we only got the scout currently, and on the scout you still got 3 different subclasses. So we got classic, after that you get something else, and something else after that. So obviously we don't have any gear that we can equip on our character, so we have to go for classic scout, and we have to go for hazard 1. So let's jump into this game. Let's see, show you guys what it's all about. But this is a really good one. It's really fun. I spent quite a bit of hours in this game, and I would just like to showcase it again for you guys if you don't know about this game maybe. But if you don't know about it, please give it a shot. This is honestly really good work from these devs. So you need to mine specific materials, which will also give you XP, as well as, you know, fighting the enemies and swarms will also give you XP. So mining is always beneficial. You get resources on a map that progresses your meta progression as well, so very important. But then after you level up, you get 3 choices, and I'm going to be going for 10 damage. Let's get the damage up so we can actually kill these ads a bit faster. This is nitra, so this is a currency you spend between specific maps. The red stuff right there, that's called red sugar, and that's just pretty much the heal up. So if you've taken damage, you mine that, you will heal up quite a bit and help you out. Alright, another level up, let's go. Let's go for mining speed so we can mine out stuff faster. So these little rocks, which is different colors and different shapes, this is meta progression rocks. So you need these currencies in order to actually level up. Now we do have a supply beacon here. So this is like a passive buffer to receive after you clear the area. It does become quite tricky afterwards, but there you can use this to kill a lot of the mobs there as well. So if you can get this mine out quick enough, oh, the magnet's good. Let's go for more damage. If you get this mine out, you can ideally line up the ads like this, or even bosses. It kills them in one hit. So now we got to specific points. So as you can see, on level 5 we get an extra weapon, level 15 we'll get another one, and level 25 we'll get another one. Cryo grenade, a grenade that deals moderate damage and slows enemies, deals cold damage. Zukov nuke I7. Quick firing weapon, shoots in 4 directions, and then the jury rig boomstick. Close range shotgun, deals massive damage, knocks back enemies. Let's go for the shotgun. Shotgun might be good in this because it'll keep people away from it because there's a knockback on it. Alright, so now we get this passive. This is only once per map. When you get a small chance of getting XP mining any rock. That's great. I'm going to do that. I'm not going to care about the mana. I'll for the other things. Sorry, mana. Played too many other different games. So this is gold. This is also a currency. So there's 2 types of currencies when you do actually buy things. You get nitra, you can buy set stuff, and you get gold, you can buy different things. Alright, so rare. Let's imagine the weapons is a lot prettier. So this will only increase the weapon's level, but doesn't increase stats. Once the weapons get up to this bigger lines, you'll ideally unlock like an evolution that makes the gun stronger. Top evolutions are obviously right at the top, and you need to sort of level these things up to get to all of these things. Now I'm going to go for fire rate. I'm not caring too much about being pretty. Let's see if I can get these guys to explode. Yeah, so these green bugs, they explode when you get too close. So you ideally want to just duck and cover, you know, just hit and run. Pickup range is going to be fantastic. We need that. So yeah, and then we obviously get these little mini bosses. Let's go 50% reduce speed on all the weapons. So this is little mini bosses. They also give you extra XP once you actually do kill them, as you'll see shortly. Let's do fire rate on our main weapon, or starting weapon, would I say. Okay, let's push up to the top. I do see there's red sugar here. We can use a slight top up. Don't have to mine everything out. We're full already. Let's get to some gold, so we can get the currency moving. That's going to help us a ton. Let's get fire rates again, so we can start shooting faster, reload quicker, get more damage pumping, because we are coming up to our first boss now. Here's some more meta progression currency, which is fantastic. We always need that. Now this game has got so much content, guys. There's so much to do in this game. So many things. This is a loot bug. You can pop them. You get a little bit of loot out of them. The dwarfs don't like you killing them. They honestly, though, I think they see them as like pets or fellow miners or something. But I mean, I don't care. I just want the loot. Alright, so this was also new. So at the top here, you get the legendary chest. You get like epic chests and all of that. And the faster you kill it, the better your pick would be out of the 3 choices. So I've killed it in like a epic stage, not legendary. So we'll get a lot of epic choices here that you can choose from. I'm going to go for fire rate again. Now we get our first evolution. So we can go for 13% damage, 25% reload speed, 20% critical chance, and 20% critical damage. Let's go for damage and reload speed. Let's go for more pickup radius. This is going to help us a lot. I don't know what this chest is. I've got no idea. Let's go for piercing on the shotgun. That might help us quite a bit. Alright, and once you've killed that main boss, you only got 20 or 30 seconds to get into your dropship. If you do miss it, they will leave you. Then you fail your whole mission. So you need to always be prepared. Oh, here's like a legendary loot bug. I haven't seen one of these in ages. Am I going to be able to kill it? Yes, I do. So that's great. The golden loot bug. I haven't seen one of those in so long. They're so scarce. Alright, so what we got now is we do have our store. So as you can see, we got nitra buys and we got gold buys. So gold usually tends to be like upgrades that affect all of your weapons. Nitra is ideally weapon specific most of the time. So if you, for instance, go, let's go damage, let's go piercing. All projectile damage might be nice. Let's do a reroll because we still got money left. You can spend all of this currency as well, guys. It doesn't roll over to your next run or whatsoever. So I would recommend you use it, move it, and move on to the next so you can be as strong as possible moving on to the next. Alright, so we are currently at 2 at 5. So we got 5 dives on this level. We're on 2 on 5. Some gold right off the bat. This is fantastic. This game seems easy, but it does ramp up significantly when you start moving. So I would recommend pumping a lot of stats into damage and reload speed, because the minions or the swarms in this game become seriously intense really fast, and you need to try to sort of keep up. Otherwise you're just going to get overwhelmed. You're not going to go anywhere. The nice thing about this game is you also need to use environment as a strategic advantage. Like if you're getting cornered, you got a lot of ads on you, mine through the wall, get a new area to go through, because most of the time they will trace around the walls, except on the later stages. They will actually trace right through walls. Ow, okay, I took my first quite a bit of damage. I need to be a little bit more careful. So we do got some elites here. We got the supply chest, which is sort of quite needed as well. Just pick up all of that XP. Let's get another level up going. Let's go another 50% damage. Let's clean this area up so we can get this done. There's some red sugar. That's fantastic. So I'm going to show you guys what I mean about using this as your advantage. This thing comes down. If it falls on everything in that area, is immediate death. So extremely important. You can use that to your advantage. It even kills the main boss at the end of each stage. I don't know. I haven't tried it on the main boss on the last run. I should actually. Alright, so let's get, we got a third weapon now. Let's do quick firing weapon that shoots in 4 directions. Alright, so now we got even more damage, more output, which is fantastic. I need to get to that, my little chest in the middle there. I'm just absolutely just like killing myself at this point. Let's get max XP when collecting red sugar. That's gonna sort of help us a lot. I don't know what the chests do. It says uncommon. I would probably think that's probably gonna be gear or something. We'll see after the end of the run. Okay, we got another swarm incoming. So as I said, this ramps up extremely fast. So it's all about using the environment to your advantage. Mining through set areas so they don't swarm you as easily. And then on top of that, you still need to try to get gold, try to get nitra, because otherwise you do fall behind. And you actually do start struggling to keep up. So you need to get as much nitra as possible, because that shop buys at the end of each run is extremely important. It does help a ton. So let's clean some of these guys up. I'll swing back for that other gold I saw at the top just now. This pickup rages is also helping a ton. It's really helping a ton. Alright, so let's go for shotgun. Let's do reload speed, because there's not a lot of bullets, so we can change to cold. I think cold damage is the way to go, so we can get some freeze damage done. So far so good. Not too difficult at this point. But the other levels do become quite insane. Let me see if we can actually kill this thing as quick as possible this time, because maybe we'll be able to get the legendary selection out of this. We are doing a lot of damage. Now, I think we're probably going to be able to kill this thing before. No, maybe not. I think our damage is still slightly lacking, to be honest. Might not get to a legendary chest, unfortunately. Or we might. Maybe it's close. Yes, we got it. So now we'll get a legendary selection. I do think mining speed is going to be great for us. Let's do extra damage. Now we got a lot of extra mining speed. We'll be melting through this like butter. I'm going to quickly steal this gold before I head out. I should be able to make it still with the extra mining speed. So I said, guys, using this environment to your advantage is such an important thing. There's no dodge, like manual dodge in this game. This is all about staying alive, moving, mining for your advantage. You do get abilities later on, if I'm not mistaken. It might give you like iframes on dodge, but it happens automatically. But there's no sprinting, dashing. This is all about tactical advantage. Alright, let's get this so we can level up. Critical chance and critical damage is fine. Let's do fire rate. Let's do XP gain. That might be good. Let's do luck. Let's do move speed. And let's continue. All there is. It's usually from here on where stuff starts going a little bit AWOL. Where you might start struggling a bit because there's more swarms, more ads. Becomes tricky eventually, guys, but I really enjoy this game. I can't rant enough about it. But this is a fantastic game, as I said. Alright, so let's focus. We're gonna have to lock in soon. Health is full, don't need to mind the red sugar. Let's find more resources, let's find more gold. Let's see what we can do. Red sugar, I don't need that. We're still good, we're still golden for now. There's more meta progression stuff, this is great. Not a good place to be, this is on the edge of the map. You ideally want to avoid edges of the map because I'm pretty much now locked into this area and I need to sort of swerve around him. So try to avoid the edge of the map, that's not the best place to be honest. Let's see if some of these things will pop so we can just melt everything. Oh my greatness, that was fantastic, so satisfying. So satisfying. Right, so we do have our drop pod. We are slightly low. We might as well just grab some red sugar while we're at it. We only got that to mind. This is an easy one. Let's get this. Let's see how it goes. Right, XP gain. Why not? When I take damage, let's get XP. Let's get more pickup radius. Should have probably gone for a weapon or something, but I do make new areas now and again. It's okay. Still quite confident we might be able to win this. This first level, as I said, is not too difficult. We need to get out of this corner. This is dangerous. Extremely dangerous. Let's get out of here. Let's get this if I can. I'm sorry if I'm not like pronouncing the words of whatever those resources are. There's so many of them. I don't really know what the names are. Alright, we need to, okay, we're in a bit of a bad spot here. Okay, so now we got the last weapon. That's another frost grenade. We're still doing well. I think our damage numbers are keeping up currently. See, 2 swarms, one after the other. So this is where stuff starts becoming a little bit more iffy. 2 more damage on all projectiles. Alright, this is becoming quite insane quite quick. As you guys can see, it progresses so fast. Shotgun, extra damage on shotgun, worth it. I'm pretty much just dying at this point. Ton of XP, which is fantastic. Let's push this main weapon out as quick as we can so we can actually get to its final evolution state. Fire rate, all good. Right, let's see what we get here. How fast can we melt this big boy? Probably quick enough to get the legendary, that's for sure. Keep moving us, let's go, keep moving. Yeah, we'll definitely get legendary, that's great. That helps us so much. Alright, so let's get legendary.
Objective completed, miner. Get to the drop pod.
Okay, legendary on the reload speed on a shotgun is going to be golden. Because there's so little bullets on it, this is going to be golden for us. Another level up, that's great. Get some move speed so we can get around a little bit faster. Alright, let's jump in the drop pod. I did not get any nitro gold almost that round. So yeah, not much I can purchase. We just do that and that's it. Let's move on.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
Right, let's see. Maybe we can get a little bit more nitra and gold this time. Mitra, what is mitra? Anyways, complete the dive. I still need a little bit of gold. I need like 14 pieces of gold to complete the quest up there. Hopefully we can find some on this level. Looking for gold. There we go, we got gold. Hopefully that's enough to finish the quest. So we can get some stuff unlocked. Oh yeah, gold's complete. That's great. That's fantastic. Let's do reload speed again. Here's some nitra. This is worthwhile. Health is not full. I'll probably go for the red sugar now. Because every time I pick up red sugar we do heal, so that's important. Let's go through this. Try to find more resources. 30 and 37. Okay, we got some more gold here. Fantastic. Right. I think we got it in the bag, guys. First run, first stage. Can't be too difficult. You know, they have to keep it easy for the people and hard for the die-hard gamers. So yeah, it does ramp up, guys. As I say, I play this game quite a bit. It becomes extremely difficult. So don't be scared seeing me play this now. I am a little bit of a veteran in this game as well. And there's so much that you actually can do. And it becomes so difficult at the end of the day. So just, this first levels are easy. If you want a challenge, I promise you it does ramp up significantly. I think we go for the range on a shotgun, so we get a little bit of a farther boost. Will keep enemies off me. There's some more nitra, fantastic. We always need this. Oh, we got a swarm. We need to try and pop some of these guys so we can actually start thinning this horde. But we are strong. We are moving. The damage we're dealing, especially to these little mini bosses or elites. We're good so far. We really, honestly, we are good. I feel. Might be wrong. Hopefully we can get this first run on a fresh character sorted. Alright, so this is its final evolution. So, unstable overclock. 100% damage, 100% die. Other weapons do less damage, less fire rates. 100%. Let's do more damage. I don't want to impact other weapons. Let's do more damage and firing a bit slower, but it should be a significant DPS jump in any case. Okay, I am being an idiot now. I'm ideally killing myself on these swarms because there's projectile people in between now. We just need to keep whittling these guys down, eh? That's all we can do. 2 more health, so we got more survivability. Let me swing around. Let's see if I can get down through here. Trigger some of these guys to explode so we can thin this horde out. So we can actually get... I am being such an idiot. Okay guys, if I do lose this, this is on me. This is honestly on me. If I do lose it, that's me being an idiot. Let's go more on the grenade so we can get more damage done. I'm going to show you guys now what I mean. You can actually use this, hang back, and drop it on the main boss's head. Boom. And done. Let's do more cold damage. We are pumping into cold damage. Let's do more cold damage. Let's do more XP. I should be okay. Let's do legendary damage on that. On the shotgun. I do feel, although my health is low, we should find some red sugar in the last. We should be able to grab this as well. On the last map. And we should be able to kill the main boss out. Yeah, I know. I just want to get this meta progression. Good, we're on. I'm low. I've got a lot of money, so I should be able to heal up quite a bit in between the round in any case using my money. Let's heal. That's good. Let us do potency. Let's reload. Let's grab legendary damage again for our main weapon. And we got nothing left. Alright, so let's carry on. Let's do the last mission of the game. Oh, not of the game, of the first stage. So this one works a bit differently. You ideally want to kill the smaller cocoons to open up the bigger cocoon. Alright? But you also want to do it too early because then you lose out on tons of XP and stuff. So kill them as quick as you can in the beginning. But afterwards, hang around until you get close to where the boss wants to unlock itself. Then if that happens, you should be a bit stronger as well. There's no point of killing them too early and the boss is on you where you can pick up another 5 or 6 levels, I would say, you know. But we're sitting pretty. We are sitting pretty. Health has increased quite a bit on these little mini bosses or elites. So let's go. Let's hope we can just kill the main boss. We got a bit of movement speed. First boss, movement speed is quite important. Of course, it does jump every here and there, so important. Movement speed helps a ton. Let's see. Can find the last egg. Okay, the last egg's down there. You can easily open that up. I'm actually feeling so confident I should be able to kill this boss without stressing too much. Let's just kill this guy. Like to pick up a little bit more red sugar, but I'm not seeing anything on this map. Might be down here somewhere still. Let's see if we can find some red sugar so we can heal up full before we actually address the boss. And obviously we do got this meta progression stuff as well, which is quite important. There we go, red sugar right next to nitra. I'm blind as a bat. But yeah, so yielding up quite nicely. Still not full taps though. Okay, this is, I think it's called moon pills. I think, might be wrong. Anyways, let's reroll so we can try to push up. Yeah, that might be good. Piercing on that gun should be good for us. Let's try to swerve around so we can actually get my supply drop. Let's see. Okay guys, so I mean this is just the start of this game. It does seem a bit bare bones probably for you guys at this point because there's not a lot of extra weapons. But there are tons of weapons to unlock, just so you know. Let's do the red sugar. But let's see if we can actually find some to level up. Or not level up, to just heal up. Why am I so tongue-tied tonight? I'm extremely tongue-tied. Like, I don't know. Excuse me, that's happening around me. So let's see. Red sugar, come on. Where is all the red sugar? So I take it there's none. So that would mean that we can ideally open up this cocoon and we can start fighting the main boss. Once we destroy it, main boss, Juggernaut, will be launching. But I do feel extremely strong. I don't really think that we're going to have issues with this guy. He does jump every now and again, so you want to move sideways, like now, move sideways, then get close again. Start spamming all of that juicy damage on him. He spits a bit of bluey, purpley balls as well every now and again, and then extra ads come out and harass you, like those things. Oh no, it's not blue, it's green, sorry. My bad, what am I thinking about? Probably thinking of a different game or something. Anyways. But yeah, so, oh, and also final levels and the last three levels usually have like these little tentacle crawler things that reminds me of StarCraft a lot. I used to be a Zerg player, by the way. Zerg was my baby. I love the Zerg. I love Kerrigan. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Almost killed me in one shot. But it is dead. Now we're just waiting for our drop pod. See where we need to evac. Let's get to the evac point. Done. I just don't want to die on these exploding guys. Might as well just do that. Let me just run in here. We should be fine. And there we go, guys. That is our first run done and dusted. Alright, so now you've unlocked secondary objective. So what secondary objective is? While you're playing, it will either tell you collect 25 of these shrooms, 8 of these blossoms, or I can't remember that, I think it's 20 of this, or whatever it is. But then you get extra gold and stuff that they give you as reward. So now we're getting extra stuff. So we've unlocked the phase belt. We've unlocked a new weapon. And yeah, we found gears. That's what those little chests are. It's gear. Alright, so if you go gear, you can look at these things. So the hex key chain will give you life regen and some movement speed. The flattened screwdriver gives you critical damage and life regen. And the sonic sugar scrambler, mining speed and radius. Alright, so we can click on them so we can get them added. So we can choose between movement speed and life regen or critical damage and life regen. I think movement speed's better. Alright, so that would be our gear then. Okay, now we got meta progressions. Now we can cycle through all of this all the way from mine speed to pick up mining speed, pick up radius and all of that. I like mining speed off the bat, it helps. I'll pick up radius off the bat, it helps a lot. And then from there, XP is important. I do like extra damage. And that would be it. So in order, you can use credits to buy, you know, materials if you're too lazy to go mine them as well. But yes guys, that is Deep Rock Galactic, and that is what it looks like currently on its brand new state with all its glorious upgrades. Now guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a like and subscribe if you don't mind. It's just a little push on the button, click that mouse. I mean, it helps me out, it helps the algorithm out, it just helps me out in general, and it also helps you out because I give you guys some great content and quicker content, and it pushes me to push out even more fast as I can. Have a great day guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Slick out.